Good morning. First of all, a quick show of hands. How many of you have a social media presence? Almost all of you, I see. Now, how many of you have had a plan for setting that up and managing it daily? A few of you have kept your hands up, I see. For those of you that lowered your hands, but perhaps for those that didn't, you may be shocked to learn whatever you have in place is most likely not serving your business well and may actively be hurting you. The purpose of this presentation is to show that social media can be effective for small businesses like yours to grow their customer base if the appropriate strategies are employed. By the end of this presentation, my goal is that you have a better idea of the different types of social media that exist and that you'll be able to identify one benefit of using social media effectively, plus one method of avoiding potential pitfalls. I'm sure we can all agree that social media has become pervasive in every aspect of modern life. In fact, social media usage by adults increased from around 8% in 2005 to 72% in May 2013. Here is a graphic illustration of that trend. This is from Brenner and Smith, 2013. You may not realize, however, that it's become more diverse, with many sites competing for each other, or in some cases complementing each other. Here is an illustration showing the universe of social media. It's pretty mind-blowing, isn't it? This is from Solus, 2013. It's worth pointing out that this illustration is almost 2 years old. So the complexity of this space has grown even more intense today. So, with all of this choice, how to select which sites are best for you and which to employ for your social media strategy. For the purpose of this presentation, I will focus on 5 of the most popular sites visited by adults and will summarize them by their best use. The following is an extract and paraphrase from How to Choose the Best Social Media Site for Your Business by Michelle Hannafy. Facebook. Facebook's right for you if you're building a community presence or want to reach as broad a network as possible. With more than 70% of online adults actively participating in Facebook, it remains the most popular social media site by far. Not only does it have the most users, it is the most frequently used, which demonstrates a high level of engagement. However, given that the primary reason people are so engaged with Facebook is to connect with family and friends, it may not provide the most effective medium for your business message. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is right for you if you interact primarily with other businesses or in which you provide useful insights to people thinking about their work, seeking to make business connections, or seeking for a new job. Given the high income and education levels of the average LinkedIn user, it offers a distinct audience worth targeting with the right message. Pinterest is right for you if you're in a highly visual industry, with customers who will naturally seek to express themselves through images. Given Pinterest's popularity amongst women, it's also the place to be if that is your market target. Twitter. Twitter is right for you if you want to reach both men and women, especially younger ones, and particularly if your business lends itself to the provision of topic-based news or timely insights. This is all from Hannafy, 2014. So, there are some thoughts about the sites that are out there and how they could apply to your business. The proliferation of social media websites has led to a new dynamic in how businesses interact with their customers. I'm sure you will all agree that businesses like yours thrive on the personal connection to your customers. To keep that connection, you must have a need to adapt rapidly to the demands of that customer base. The immediacy offered by social media has been an amazing benefit to facilitate this connection. This effect can be enhanced as word gets out about your business. As Demers 2014 says, social media is all about relationship building, and it tends to grow exponentially as your followers tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends. This connection Immediacy and exponential growth isn't confined how you should interact with the customer though, but also how you should not. In this category, there is some relatively obvious advice, such as keeping your social media presence up to date and relevant, and making sure you respond to customer comments and queries in a timely and effective manner. Perhaps something you may not have had the opportunity to think through is what you need to be aware of in social media. Your brand, both professional and personal, can be irreparably damaged by a careless post or an unfortunate photograph. The very recent example of the chairman of the Royal Bank of Scotland being forced from his position after his daughter posted Snapchat messages from him on Instagram should be salutary for us all. This is from Brinded 2015. Remember, the notion of privacy, as we may have come to know it in the past, does not exist in the era of smartphones equipped with high-quality cameras and microphones connected to the internet by high-speed mobile broadband. Once something is posted, it is there forever. So you need to be the vigilant guardian of your business's online presence. In conclusion, social media is here to stay. It has changed our lives, mainly for the better, but with a caveat for caution. There are many forms of social media, and you, as the owner of a small business, need to think carefully about which to choose. Whatever you do choose must be guarded carefully, as one misstep can undo many years of hard work. I hope this brief presentation has helped clarify the types of social media available and how you can begin to develop a strategy to showcase your business and communicate effectively with your customers. Thank you very much.